Hi everyone, welcome back to Mad About Cards and Crafts. My name is Marla. Today I have a card share. I am sharing a few cards that I made while I was in Nevada and a few cards that I've made since I've been home. It has been snowing here in South Dakota for the past 24 hours and I am working on cards for a swap in a Facebook group that I belong to, which I will not be sharing, but that's kind of what I've been up to, and I thought maybe I would share these cards that I have already completed that I can show you. So this first one is actually a stamp set that I got as a freebie from the Not Too Shabby shop, probably maybe 2 years ago, so it's no longer available, but I just wanted to show the card anyway. I thought that it was really cute, especially, you know, if you have somebody who doesn't celebrate the holidays, Christmas or Hanukkah, this would be a cute card just to say that you were thinking about them. It's got this little Eskimo girl, and I did some ink blending in the background. I colored her up with some Copic markers, did a little stickles on her earmuffs, some glossy accents, not glossy accents, some Nuvo glimmer pen on the birds, and then I did some ink splattering with some fine tech. I hope you can see that, and then used the glossy accents on the centers of the poinsettias. I'm guessing, or holly leaves, not poinsettias. I don't know what I was thinking. So this frame right here is an MFT frame, and that is my first card. This second card is using products from Craftin Desert Divas. They are no longer in business, but I think that you can find these stamps around. They haven't been closed all that long, and I believe this one's called Harvest Wishes. So I did, again, some ink blending in the background, spritzed it with some water, and then I colored these up with my colored pencils, and then I put some glossy accents. I don't know why I keep saying glossy accents. Stickles on some of the leaves, and I used a die. I'm not sure which one it is. Again, this is from Nevada. I have that one in Nevada, but I just thought that it was a really cute card, and I just wanted to share it with you. So that was Craftin Desert Divas. This one right here is a card that I made using products from Power Poppy. The stamp set that I used is called Cozy Cupfuls, and I used that image right there, and then I used Have a Cozy Holiday. I used this Spellbinders die, this Christmas sweater stamp from Simon Says Stamp. So what I did was I did some ink blending in the background, and then I spritzed it. I inked up the stamp with some white ink, and then I spritzed it with some water and made the impression. This right here is that Spellbinders. Is that Spellbinders? Yep, Spellbinders die. It's called Deckled Rectangles, and then I just used some Versamark ink and some white embossing paste. I did some ink blending on the background and popped the little tree up after I cut it out with my Scan and Cut. I colored it with my colored pencils, added some stickles, and that is my card. This one right here, this one is using products from Tim Holtz. There's quite a bit of his products on here. I'll start with this right here, which is Snowcap. I used that right here at the top, and I used some, I think it's called Dreamweaver paste to get that snowy effect. I cut it out with this waffle flower ticket frame die. So that's what this is right here. And I used some, I believe this is Victorian velvet. I used Victorian velvet, and then I used sponge sugar. This is a, I heat embossed a Tim Holtz music note right here, the music notes from Festive Sounds. And then I used this wreath, this wreath right here from Yuletide. It's from the Yuletide set. Again, Tim Holtz. The greeting, "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas," comes from Festive Overlay. That's the sentiment right there. And then these little sprigs are from this alteration set from Sizzix, and it is called Holiday Greens. So I also used this 3D texture fade folder to get the wood look. I don't know if you can see that this far away or not, but we've got some wood look, wood grain. That's a better word, isn't it? Wood grain right here on the ticket frame, and then I just tied a bow across the top of it. I believe I used cracked pistachio and evergreen bough. I did pop up with a very thin layer. I popped up the wreath, and yeah, so that is my first, or that is my Tim Holtz Christmas card. This one right here is a card that I made using Papertrey Ink products. This right here is the only thing that is not, besides the paper, that is not Papertrey Ink. It is that pretty braided frames die from Pink Fresh Studio that I recently hauled. And then this church comes from the Winter Village set from Papertrey Ink, and these products are still available. Some of them you can actually purchase on Simon Says Stamp now, but this comes with the church, and then the trees also came. It comes with these other little pieces that I did not use, but I plan on making another card with this set because it's just so versatile. But I really wanted to use that church. And I put stickles on the top, used a little bit of stickles right here. This paper is an older My Mind's Eye paper pad. It's called Sugar Plum. And the poinsettias or poinsettias come from this Floral Fantasy set. So I used that. And that's also Papertrey Ink. Silent Night, Holy Night, that comes from this Christmas Blessing set. This is a really nice set. It has some really nice sentiments that I've had for a very long time, but I use it quite often. So that is the last card that I do have to share. Again, I'm putting together some cards for a swap. Once the recipients receive it, then I will be able to share those cards. But until then, I will, I hope you all have a warm and cozy rest of your week. If you are in the northern part of the country, and I hope that you stay cool if you're in the southern part of the country. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.